A movie releasing this weekend. This movie is produced by 87 North, which is the big action company behind the John Wick films, including David Leitch, who did Bullet Train and The Fall Guy. This movie stars Ke Huy Quan in his first leading role post his Oscars victory, as he stars as Marvin Gable, a real estate agent who's brought back to his old life that he wanted to forget when his partner in crime, who is Rose Carlisle, played by Ariana DeBose, resurfaces as she wants to regain the life that she had before. After them is Marvin's brother, who is Knuckles, played by Daniel Wu. Also in the film is Marshawn Lynch as King, one of the other people going after Marvin in the film. Also, Ke Huy Quan reunites with his Goonies co-star Sean Astin as Astin plays Cliff, Marvin's real estate boss. The film is an hour and 25 minutes and is rated R. Welcome back, everyone, to a brand new review here on Max Talks Movies. My name is Max Dinnerberg, talking Love Hurts. So if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I do movie and TV show reviews, box office shows every Monday, movie franchise rankings, monthly movie rankings, and out of theater reactions. So please subscribe, ring the bell, comment down below. What are your thoughts on Love Hurts? If you saw it, did you like it? Did you not like it? Tell me why. If you've not seen it, also tell me, are you interested in checking this one out with your significant other on Valentine's Day? Also, please hit the thumbs up button, guys. That's how you support this channel. So I was definitely very excited for this movie. I've been on the board, the Ke Huy Quan, comeback train following his Oscar win in Everything All at Once, including being in Loki season 2. As a big Indiana Jones fan, seeing Short Round finally succeed now in Hollywood is really awesome. He's been in a bajillion things now since Everything Everywhere, which has been a lot of fun. So I also love Ariana DeBose after her Oscar win in West Side Story. So these two, the production company behind it, I was excited. But guys, for me, sadly, I'm going to be the bearer of bad news. Now, in my opinion, this is a pretty bad movie. And I was very surprised. I didn't see any reviews of the movie because the official embargo lifted, if I'm not mistaken, today, which is the day of release. So I didn't really see even rumblings of if this movie would be good or bad going in. I actually had a pretty good expectation with the film, with the people behind in front of the camera. But this movie just did not work for me on multiple levels. Now, the main positive of the movie is the action set pieces are quite fun in this movie. Obviously, when you have an 87 North production company over a movie, you expect top tier action. And you don't get as good of action in David Leitch movies or even the John Wick movies, but the hand-to-hand combat here is very strong. Ke Huy Quan is very action capable. He was the action coordinator 25 years ago for a particular Logan and Mystique fight in the original X-Men. So we've known for a long time that he was able to be, and even in Everything Ever Waltz, he's very capable in action set pieces. He's very good in the action in this film. The hand-to-hand combat, again, it's all hand-to-hand combat. Luckily, there's no overly use of CGI in particular action scenes. So for me, the action scenes were quite solid in this movie. Definitely, if you're here for just the action, you'll get a lot out of this movie. But I'm also here for this romantic comedy element of the movie, because the movie obviously is called Love Hurts. This movie takes place during Valentine's Day. It's about Valentine's Day. And outside of some pretty solid action, I think the whole rest of the movie crumbles. Now, Ke Huy Quan and Ariana DeBose are likable lead actors. So for me, this movie could be more watchable than even it should be in most aspects. But the story for this movie is just not there. Where this movie is written very lazily. For a movie that's an hour and 25 minutes, they feel like they even rushed the majority of elements of the movie and didn't ran out of ideas quickly with this concept, which is the fact that a guy who was used to be in this mob or whatever, used to kill people, and now is a realtor living a life. I thought they were going to spend more time with him as a realtor, as a good person, but this movie kind of goes right into it. And the dramatic turns of this, I mean, they set up how this guy, Ke Huy Quan's character was a very dark, brutal killer before this, and you don't feel any of that elements in the performance or really the story here. The other thing that is completely missing in this movie, and if this element was good, I probably would have liked the movie. There is not even close to being a romantic spark in the film between Quan and DeBose. They're supposed to be characters who were together, or not together, they, were partners in crime, basically, and he really had feelings for her, but didn't know really how to express that. When you're watching the movie, you kind of have no idea that he at all has romantic feelings for her. The performance, they have just no romantic chemistry to a point where I just didn't care. I even forgot at points that the ending of the movie might trying to end these two characters together. So it's a weird movie where you're watching it thinking it's on Valentine's Day is a romantic movie, and then it kind of just shoehorns, oh, actually, these characters might actually like each other. That was not good in my opinion. And the romantic element. The other element that didn't work is the comedy. Ke Huy Quan is a very capable comedic actor. I maybe laughed at one or two jokes in the whole movie. I just was expecting it for me to have a lot more fun watching this movie. Obviously, on the action end, this movie can be fun at times, but from a story, comedically, I didn't really laugh that much during the movie. There are so many subplots, including one with, Marvin's assistant, which I did not think was very good, and her whole subplot wasn't very funny. The Marshawn Lynch assassin guy with the two assassins, one of them is played by Marshawn Lynch. That whole subplot wasn't very funny and annoying. The actual villains are comically terrible, and if the villains at all had a brain, we wouldn't really get to a movie. But of course, they are so stupid that the movie happens. So this is a really frustrating watch because I think Ariana DeBose and Ke Huy Quan are amazing actors, especially DeBose, who's been in some brutal projects since being in and winning an Oscar in West Side Story. She's just chosen some really horrible projects that has not shown her off in a capable way, in my opinion. And I think this is the first misstep on Ke Huy Quan's official Hollywood comeback. So for me, this is a pretty underwhelming and stale film that I wanted to have a lot more fun with. So overall, I'm going to give Love Hurts a 1.5 out of 5. I hate to be this brutal, but I am. 33% for Love Hurts. What are your thoughts on this film? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.